73% of architecture firms report being overwhelmed by project deadlines, yet only 8% are using AI to streamline their workflow. That means the architects who have figured this out are delivering 3 times more project iterations in the same amount of time, winning more clients and spending less time stuck in rendering software. By the end of this video, I'm going to give you 5 copy-paste workflows that take you from rough concept to final output instantly. The tool I'll be using is called OpenArt, and I'll walk you through exactly how to set it up. When you open OpenArt, you'll see navigation on the left with tabs for image, video, and a few other sections. We're going to focus on the image tab. Click on Create Image, and you'll land on the generation workspace. At the top is the model selector, which lets you switch between different AI engines depending on what you need. For architectural work, I use 3 models. Nano Banana Pro for photorealistic renders and client presentations because it handles fine details and realistic lighting better than anything else I've tested. Flux Pro when I need the output to match my description exactly, like specific layer separations or precise annotations. And Stable Diffusion XL when I need to upload a reference image and have the AI maintain the same structure while changing the style or materials. Let me show you what this actually looks like. I'll select Nano Banana Pro and upload this photograph of a building exterior. Now, if you've never used AI image tools before, the way you communicate with them is through a text description called a prompt, which essentially means describing what you want, just like you're briefing a junior designer. I'll set the aspect ratio to 4:3 for architectural documentation, bump the resolution to 2K, and type create an orthographic blueprint showing plan, section, and elevation views. Black and white technical drawing style with accurate proportions, annotations, and scale indicators. And here's what OpenArt gives me. The proportions are correct, the section shows interior details, including the basement, and the elevation captures the facade elements precisely. The annotations are placed appropriately without me specifying exactly where they should go. Normally, a drawing of this complexity would cost an experienced drafter anywhere from 4 to 8 hours of focused work, but here, we generated the entire thing in about 30 seconds. If you want to try that workflow yourself, I've left a link to OpenArt in the description below. This workflow scales up beautifully for larger sites, which is exactly what you need when you're working on master planning or early stage feasibility studies. I've uploaded an aerial image of a development site, and this time I'll adjust the aspect ratio to 16:9 because site plans tend to be wider, and type create an architectural site plan with annotations, scale bar, north arrow, and hatching to indicate different zones, presentation render style with colors, shadows, and landmark labels. And here's the result. Circulation paths, building footprints, and proper graphic conventions are all clearly defined. This is something you'd usually spend half a day building in Illustrator, and the AI did it in under a minute. The reason this works so well is because Nano Banana Pro was trained to understand spatial relationships and architectural conventions. It's not just generating a pretty image, it's interpreting the source material and producing something you can actually use in a client meeting. I mentioned earlier that Flux Pro is better when you need precise control over specific elements, and this is exactly where that matters. Exploded axonometrics are one of the most effective ways to show a client how a building is assembled, but they're also the drawings that eat up entire afternoons when you're doing them manually. I'll switch to Flux Pro, upload this image of a commercial building, and set the aspect ratio to 1:1 since axonometric views work well in square formats. I'll type create an exploded axonometric view, separating the layers vertically as structural grid, floor slab, facade system, and roof. Black and white wireframe drawing style with proper line weights, shadows, and this gives me a clean exploded view that looks like it came straight out of professional architectural software like Rhino. The layers are separated logically, the line weights differentiate between primary and secondary elements, and the shadows help communicate the 3-dimensional relationships between components. The real value here isn't just the time savings, it's what happens in a client meeting when they ask to see the building broken down differently, or with different layers highlighted, or in a different graphic style. Instead of saying, you'll have revisions ready next week, you can generate that variation on the spot. Section perspectives are probably the most demanding drawings to produce in traditional workflows because you're creating a hybrid between a technical section and a rendered perspective. This is where I use Stable Diffusion XL because it has a feature called ControlNet. What ControlNet does is analyze your reference image, extract specific information like edges or depth, and use that as a guide while generating the new image. So you can upload a basic section and have the AI maintain the exact same geometry while completely changing the rendering style. I'll upload my reference image, which is a building integrated into a sloped landscape. I'll then also upload it to ControlNet and select the depth mode, which tells the AI to preserve the spatial relationships from my source. For ControlNet strength, I'll set it to 0.7. This is the sweet spot for architectural work because it balances structural fidelity with creative enhancement. If you go higher than 0.8, the output becomes too constrained. Lower than 0.5, and the AI takes too many liberties with the geometry. Now I'll type, create a 3D section cutaway showing the building and surrounding landscape. Include hatching to differentiate floor levels, material indications for concrete, timber and glass, labels, annotations, and soft shadows. Clean architectural illustration style. And here's what came back. The section differentiates clearly. I also want want to show you how quickly you can test different presentation styles with the same source material. I'll type create an architectural hand-drawn section style of the same view with ink line work and watercolor wash rendering, and the result changes our image into a completely different graphic character. Being able to switch styles this quickly means you can test how your project reads in different presentation formats before committing to hours of production work in one direction. Now, the workflow I actually use most often is for floor plans, simply because every single project needs them rendered at some point, whether it's for a client presentation or a competition entry. I'll switch back to Nano Banana Pro because we want photorealistic output, and I'll upload a simple floor plan drawing. For the aspect ratio, I'll set it to 1:1 since floor plans are typically or nearly square, and I'll bump the resolution to 4K because floor plan renders need to hold up to close inspection. I'll type create a 3D rendered floor plan with modern Scandinavian aesthetics. Add realistic textures for hardwood flooring, marble countertops, and soft textiles. Include furniture, decorative objects, and warm natural lighting. Maintain accurate room proportions and do not alter the wall layout. And here's the result. The details, textures, and shadows are incredibly precise. It genuinely looks like it was rendered in a proper 3D engine with manual material assignment and lighting setup. The furniture placement is logical, the material choices are cohesive, and the overall aesthetic is immediately presentation ready. I always compare AI outputs with my original plan to check for alterations because sometimes the AI takes creative liberties you don't want. The time savings here are significant. A floor plan render of this quality would normally take several hours modeling the furniture, assigning materials, setting up lighting, and waiting for the render to complete. This took about 45 seconds. Now let me show you something that genuinely changes how I approach early design phases, because this workflow lets you go from a rough sketch directly to a presentation quality render without any 3D modeling needed. OpenArt has a dedicated sketch-to-image app that you can access from the Image Tools section right here, and it includes an architecture preset specifically designed for this workflow. I have a really simple sketch outline here, something I literally drew on my tablet in about 2 minutes during a client call. I'll upload my image to the sketch-to-image app and select the architecture preset. There's a creativity slider that controls how much the AI interprets versus follows your sketch. I'll keep this at 100% to let the AI decide the interior. I'll type, use the sketch only as a guide for layout and spatial arrangement, preserving the exact proportions, walls, openings, and furniture placement. Create a photorealistic interior render with a cohesive, high-end aesthetic, applying realistic materials, textures, colors, lighting, and finishes throughout the space. Include all necessary furniture and decorative elements implied by the layout using accurate scale, natural shadows, and physically realistic reflections to produce a polished, professionally designed interior. And the output is clearly a step up from what AI could produce even a year ago. The render looks crisp and clean, and all the elements from the mood board have been logically integrated into the base sketch. The lighting matches the reference's atmosphere, and the materials are applied appropriately to different surfaces. For the final workflow, I want to push things a bit further, because presentation boards are where all these pieces need to come together. I'll upload a single building image and see if OpenArt can actually generate a complete presentation board from it. I'll use Nano Banana Pro at 4K resolution with a 16:9 aspect ratio. I'll type, create a full architectural presentation board, including floor plans, elevations, axonometric view, and a sequence of massing diagrams showing the design development. Professional layout with consistent graphic language, clean typography, and appropriate white space. And here's the result, an entire set of architectural diagrams created from a single reference image. The previous generation of AI models had a tendency toward hallucination and inconsistency, but this output is noticeably more precise and intentional. The step-by-step diagrams actually make sense, and the drawing style matches perfectly across the whole sheet. This is a real step forward in how AI can support design communication. It's not replacing the thinking behind the design, but it's dramatically accelerating how we visualize and present that thinking to clients and stakeholders. Remember that floor plan render that took 45 seconds instead of hours? That could easily be part of your regular workflow by next week. So when you're ready to start winning more projects, impressing clients, and cutting your production time in half, go ahead and sign up to OpenArt using the link in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.